Welcome back. We continue with the captivating South African songstress, Ndu Shezi. She's taken the music industry by storm. Born and raised in Durban, Ndu's passion for music was nurtured from a young age, culminating in an illustrious career that has now seen her share stages with industry giants across the globe. With roots in jazz and popular music, Ndu's eclectic style seamlessly blends with rock, Afro-pop, gospel, and more, of course, making her a sought-after vocalist. So her impressive resume boasts collaborations with top artists and performances in Zambia, in Cameroon, and the US. She joined us this morning to chat a little bit further about her career. Ndu, good morning.
Thank you
for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
The green and gold. We obviously loudly and proudly South African. I was chatting to you offline and I was asking you when you realized, you were above average and actually elite in your ability to sing.
Yeah.
And you had that play on the word of songstress. Yeah. When did you realize your songs are not stressed?
I think in high school, is where I realized, okay, there's probably something here because I was in the choir, in the high school choir, and my choir mistress used to always give me, the lead parts, and also just take on more responsibilities in terms of my role in the choir, and I never used to understand why. But I guess she saw something in me that I did not see in myself. And then fast forward, after high school, then I enrolled in the jazz and popular music program at UKZN. And from there on, it's been such
You explore different musical genres, and your hometown Durban, that plays an integral role in your offering. So talk to us about how that's influenced you.
Sure. I think my biggest influence was definitely from music school, being taught to appreciate different types of genres of music, and also just learning from the different styles. Because, if you look at even the types of music that we have today, we have amapiano, which is, rich in different elements and different sounds. We have
Afro house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So from Durban as well, we have our own sounds. We have gqom. We have a lot of rich cultural music as well, in the form of maskandi, different types of music. So I had to borrow, from those different genres, just different elements that really inspire and speak to me as an artist.
So much so that you're able to also collaborate, and there's this cross-cultural reference as well. Because, as I mentioned, Cameroon, USA, Zambia, talk to us about those influences, how those collaborations would have come about, but also just enrich the offering for the continent and the diaspora.
Some of those offerings came about through collaborations. Obviously, I've worked with Professor. We had a song out, a dance song, and also being on Joyous Celebration, having to travel across the continent and abroad. So those experiences also influence you as an artist. They open your eyes and your ears, your musical ears, to what the rest of the world is up to,
True.
Yeah.
Your messaging, how intentional are you about what you're putting out through your music? I'm only asking this because, your voice is versatile. So I'm sure you get many requests to collaborate with many people. So how do you hone in and decide, okay, this feels right, and this is why I'm going to impact you?
Sure. I'm very, very intentional on sharing my story, number one, which is authentic and true to me, because I feel like that's the best representation of myself that I can present. But also, I'm very intentional on singing about songs that give hope, to inspire, to just show people, positivity. I think the world could do with a little bit more positivity. So I just use my voice in that way to give hope, to inspire, to heal.
Yes, absolutely. I even wonder the power of music and its ability to unite all of us. It's that universal language that we all speak. What are you currently listening to? What's inspiring you then?
Oh my God. Well, I'm listening to a lot of my clients.
Okay.
Well, I listen to, quite a variety of different artists, from local to international, but I appreciate more local artists. I think we have brilliant musicians and artists that we do not really appreciate to that extent. Anything from your Ringo to Tandi, so she's got a new offering. I listen to Shakana, I listen to so many artists, Java, Musa Keys. I'm sorry I'm being biased because those are artists that I've worked with. I listen to, mostly South African music.
What else can we expect from you then for the rest of the year? Summer season's is approaching.
Yeah.
So there's lots in store.
Well, besides my debut album, which is out, Isibusiso Sami, I'm really excited about that. It's been a month. It's out on all digital platforms. I recently had a launch at Untitled Basement, which was very, very exciting. I'm also coming out to other cities. I want to come out to my hometown, Durban, 031, so people can look out for that. And yeah, man, just looking out for my music on all radio platforms.
Looking at the world scene right now and Africa being represented in the way that it is, what makes you proud about that? What gives you hope in that front? What are some of the challenges also that you're still witnessing?
Sure, that really, really inspires me a lot because to see not only our own artists like taking up space globally, but also us just being proud in our own authentic sound. You know what I mean? Because most of the time we feel the pressure of having to succumb to what the world is doing. Now the world is following us. You know what I mean? Look at how the world is reacting to Amapiano, to other, artists, African artists. It's beautiful to see and it's inspiring and just more like it speaks to me to say, stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the challenges that you can face also as a new artist, where you feel like, okay, you kind of have to ride the wave of what is happening in and around the industry rather than being true to yourself, to your sound, to your story. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, yeah, that really, really does inspire me a lot.
We're the magic the world's been looking for, right? And now we're actually accepting that. And I think that's the most important part. Thank you for joining us at this hour, Ndu. I'm going to leave the conversation there. I know you've got a performance for us in just a moment. Looking forward to that. As Ndu has said, music has the power to unite us all. And so may her story inspire all of us to embrace our unity and diversity and that creativity at large. She's back in just a moment for performance, so you don't want to miss that.